energetic and bouncing tremors with subtle vocal chops. For hi-hats and deep 808 bass at a high motivational tone. Whispered vocal, fight night. Get ready. Go. Go. Full trap drums like a punchy kick, snap snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy head and on the rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars about competition, determination, and unstoppable energy. Build up, rising synth, those snare rolls and pitch rise, increase tension, push harder, fight night mode. Short pause, first drop, drumming 808s, energetics and stabs, hi-hats and snares. Hook night, go all in, go all in. Ideal for lifting circuits, heat, or sprint intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlight, vocals and bass grooves, liver motivation, motivational themes, power vectors and a hype motivational tune. Whispered vocal, fight night, get ready, go, go. Full trap drums, such a bunch of kicks, snap snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives a groovy head, non rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars about competition, determination, and unstoppable energy. To the rising synth, those snare rolls and pitch, build up. Rising synth, those snare rolls and pitch, domination and unstoppable energy. Build up. Rising synth, those snare rolls and pitch harder, fight night, full power, peak energy for maximum gym motivation. Motivation. Last echo vocal session complete, fight night, off. Atmospheric sips linger for a dramatic finish. Fight night, go all in. Ideal for lifting circuits, heat, or sprint intervals. Beats slightly shift to highlight, vocals and bass grooves, liver motivation. Push harder, fight night mode. Short pause, first drop. Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, snap snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy head, non-rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars about competition, determination, and unstoppable energy. But build up, beats slightly stripped to highlight, vocals and bass grooves. Build up, beats slightly stripped to highlight, full power, push harder, fight night mode. Short pause for energetics, it snaps, hi-hats and snares. Hook night, go all in, go all in. Ideal for lifting circuits, heat, or sprint intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlight, vocals and bass groove, liver motivation. Beats slightly stripped to highlight, vocals and bass groove. Hypnotic, multi-trapping, minimal percussion and hi-hat rolls. So 808 bass pulses gradually. Folks, get it. Nice, move, license, creep, impeccable energy. Full drop drums at the punch kick, grips there, rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks and with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Risers and snare rolls and creates anticipation. Vocal drops, echo, keep phrasing, keep bouncing, full rails from attention, deep 808s, hit the percussion and hypnotic sense. Vocal, beat full of motivational affection, no effects. Alpha, oh, let's go. Perfect for cardio circuits, lifting intervals. Beats slightly stripped down to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue playful and motivating messaging. Energy, focus, and hustle. Additional syntax, let's create movement, anticipation for the next drop. Final drop, climax. Full drop drums at the punch kick, grips there, rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks and with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Short risers and snare rolls and creates anticipation. Vocal drops, echo, keep phrasing, keep bouncing, full first complete, stay hyped. License looking for a playful finish. Shot drums at the punch kick, grips there, rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks and with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Short risers and snare rolls and creates anticipation. Vocal drops, echo, keep phrasing, keep bouncing, full first complete, stay hyped. License looking for a playful finish, keep bouncing, full rails from attention, deep 808s, hit the percussion and hypnotic sense. Vocal, full motivational affection, no effects. Alpha, oh, let's go. Perfect for cardio circuits, lifting intervals. Beats slightly stripped down to emphasize focus and bass groove. Lyrics continue playful and motivating messaging. Energy, focus, and hustle. Additional syntax, let's create movement, anticipation for the next drop. Final drop, climax. Full trap drums at the punch kick, grips there, rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy, motivation. Energy, motivation. And hustle, energy, focus and hustle, energy, focus and hustle. 808s, complete, stay hyped. Hi-hats, snare rolls, bounce, push, repeat, keep it going. Peak energy for gym circuits or cardio sprints. 808s, and complete, stay hyped. 808s, 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 complete, stay hyped. 8 When I begin to a ribcage, it was ready to distortion. Bass locks to the guitar for robot. Stand up, break free, no limits. No limits, no limits. Rap style, vocals with aggressive delivery, rhythmic and command and lyric focus on breaking barriers, pushing past pain and strength. Guitar riff maintains intensity, just groove steady. Rough steady, the drum drops down from where the bass is drum solely. Fight back, rise up, take control. Now rolls, build intensity, transition into chorus. Break the chains, thrust harder, high energy at the feel, perfect for lifting heavy. Thrust harder, high energy at the feel, perfect for lifting heavy. Cast down from the fattest slides and fills. Rap rock, vocals continue, emphasizing rebellion and strength. Bass grows heavy and drums add syncopation and fills. Strip down grooves on space for music and time. Aggressive vocal clouds, rap fun and motivation alive. Built fully with life and swift. Get the rest, stay in the strength. To surrender, no retreat, all in. Final snare roll, massive chorus hit. Final. With subtle vocal jumps, bars, hi-hats, and deep beat bass, establish a tempo, elevate vibe. Script vocal, knife talk, station. Full trap drums enter, punchy kicks, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives, a menacing, confident rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about focus, ambition, and an unyielding energy. Build up, rising synthes and snare rolls, build tension, push harder, edge mode, trip, pause, first drop, full instrumentio, 8 aggressive synths, hi-hats, and snares. Knife talk, stay sharp, keep grinding, ideal for lifting, hit or high intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, says destination and a relentless drive. Synth layers maintain dark, energetic momentum. Final drop climax, full insta hi-hats and snares. Vocal, ardor, knife talk, let's go. Peak gym motivation for circuit Spencer head. 808s, aggravating vibe, whispered vocal, knife talk, stay sharp. Full trap drums enter, punchy kicks, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives, a menacing, confident rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about focus, ambition, and an unyielding energy. Build up, rising synthes and snare rolls, build tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder, edge mode. Short pause, first drop. Drop, pause, stay sharp, keep grinding, ideal for lifting, hit or high intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, destination and a relentless drive. Synth layers maintain dark, energetic momentum. Final drop climax, full insta hi-hats and snares. Vocal, ardor, knife talk, let's go. Peak gym motivation for circuit Spencer head. 808s, aggravating vibe, whispered vocal, knife talk, stay sharp. Keep grinding, ideal for lifting, hit or high intensity cardio. 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 Hypnotic effects and slowly fading. Soft hi-hats and light 808 pulses set a chill but motivating tone. Focus, stay sharp. Full trap drums are punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats, melodic funk synths, great tension and drive. Vocals deliver motivating bars upon determination, focus and pushing limits. Build up, rising snare rolls, escalate anticipation. Vocal drops echo key phrases, keep moving, don't stop. Short pause, first drop, drum loading, rolling hi-hats, layered melodic synths. Close eyes, open mind, push through. Ideal for high intensity training, lifting or cardio intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes. Focus, grit, and mental strength. Synth effects maintain hypnotic, driving energy. Final drop climax, perfect moments, melodic funk synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Vocal outlets enter, Let's go, peak energy for gym circuit sprints or hate sessions. Weight weights and percussion session completes. Focus burst the charge. Atmospheric synth pads linger for a smooth finish. Trap drums enter punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats, melodic funk synths, great tension and drives, deliver motivating bars about determination, focus, and pushing limits. Build up, rising synths and snare rolls, escalate anticipation, vocal jumps, echo key phrases, keep moving, don't stop. Short pause, first drop, rolling hi-hats, rolling melodic synths. Close eyes, open mind, push through. Ideal for high-intensity training, lifting or cardio intervals. Baseline is stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes. Focus, grit, and mental strength. Synth effects maintain hypnotic driving energy. Final drop, climax, perfect moments, melodic funk, synths, hi-hats, and snare roll. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes. Focus, grit, and mental strength. Synth effects maintain hypnotic driving energy. Final drop, climax, melodic funk, synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Vocal, eyes wide open, let's go. Peak energy for gym circuit sprints or hate sessions. Weights and percussion, session complete, focus achieved. Atmospheric synth pads link. 808 bass pulses slowly. Subtle atmospheric synths create a cold, dark vibe. Whisper vocals, stay cold, keep grinding. Sparse a hi-hats into rhythm to come. Full trap drums enter punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats, dark funk synths layered with eerie vocal chops. Lyrical motivational bars about focus, perseverance, and mental toughness. Build up, rising synthos and snare rolls, escalate anticipation, vocal chops echo, push harder, never fold. Short pause, first drop, the 808s, dark funk synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Still cold, mind on fire, perfect for lifting, hit circuits or sprints intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue dark motivational themes. Whisper vocals, whisper vocal, stay cold, keep grinding. Sparse hi-hats, keep grinding. Sparse the hi-hats into rhythm to grinding. Sparse the hi-hats into rhythm to come. Sparse the hi-hats into rhythm to come. Full trap drums enter punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats, dark funk synths layered with eerie vocal chops. Lyrics deliver motivational bars about focus, perseverance, and mental toughness. Build up, rising synthos and snare rolls, escalate anticipation, vocal chops echo, push harder, never fold. Short pause, first drop, the 808s, dark funk synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Still cold, mind on fire, perfect for lifting, hit circuits or sprints intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue dark motivational themes. Cold, beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue dark motivational themes. Resilience, focus, and unstoppable energy. Synth layers maintain hypnotic, chilling atmosphere. Final drop, climax, function, synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Keep grinding, stay cold, push harder. Gym motivation for circuits or high-intensity cardio.
I've deserted desert style synth paths with subtle sandstorm X. Soft hi-hats and deep 808 bass pulse slowly. Whisper vocal, cross the dunes, stay relentless. Light percussion hints at the rhythm to come. Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats. Cinematic funk synths emulator driving desert journey. Vocals deliver motivational bars about perseverance, endurance, and mental strength. Build up, rising cymbals and snare rolls increase tension. Vocal chops echo phrases, keep moving, reach the peak. Short pause. pause, first drop. Drop-related funk synths, energetic hi-hats. Through the sonic hi-hats, push past limits. Ideal for gym circuits, cardio, or running sprints. Beats ladies stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Narrating you motivating imagery, journey, endurance, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve for hypnotic tension. Final drop climax, full flow, trust and hints at the rhythm to come. Rhythm, fickle trotter, no turning back. Sahara strong, peak energy for high intensity training or haste. Whisper vocal across the dunes, stay relentless. Light percussion hits at the rhythm to come. Full trap drums, enter punchy kicks, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats. Cinematic funk synths emulate a driving desert journey. Vocals deliver motivational bars about perseverance, endurance, and mental strength. Build up, rising cymbals as air rolls, increase tension. Vocal chops, fickle phrases, keep moving, reach the peak. Short pause, first drop. Drop-related funk synths, energetic hi-hats. Through the sonic hi-hats, push past limits. Ideal for gym circuits, cardio, or running sprints. Slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Narrating you motivating imagery, journey, endurance, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve for hypnotic tension. 808s and percut emphasize vocals and bass groove. Victory achieved, victory achieved. Atmospheric desert synths linger for a dramatic finish. Vocals and bass groove, narrating you motivating imagery, journey, endurance, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve for hypnotic tension. 808s and percut emphasize vocals and bass groove. Victory achieved, victory achieved. Atmospheric desert synths linger for a dramatic finish. 808s and percut emphasize vocals and bass groove. Victory achieved, victory achieved. Atmospheric desert synths linger for a dramatic finish.
Aggressive, the swords was heavy, industrial effects. Chaotic percussion hits and intensity to come. Whisper and grovel, vocal, racing on and on. Hiding trap, metal drums and double time hi-hats. The pseudo waves and aggressive synth layers. Focus on the high energy, hyper-impossible rage. Focus and unstoppable drive. Build up, rising guitar like Simpsons snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops, echo, push harder, heart attack mode. Shot, loss, first explosive drop. Drop rhythm, combination to 50 chaotic hi-hats. Scream and play attack, get it on. Perfect for heavy lifting, sprints or 8 seconds. Like this to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyric motivation, movement, aggression, power, unstoppable energy, chaotic synth layers maintain high intensity tension. Final drum climax, full lifting, for hesitant system, double time hi-hats. Visceral, focus, hollow, simple, harder. Let's go. Reach of intensity for maximum motivational impact. Focus and unstoppable blades. Hard attack mode off. Chaotic syntaxis linger for a dramatic finish. Rising guitar like Simpsons snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops, echo push harder. Heart attack mode, short pause, first explosive drop. Chop, full hammer insert, chaotic, aggressive synth, chaotic hi-hats. Scream left, blood, instant, grip it. Build it all, present, flip it. Epic for heavy lifting, sprints on 8 seconds. It's slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass grows. Lyric motivation. intense section. Final drop, climax. Full after lifting, focus and system, double time hi-hats. It's their rolls, focus over, tempo harder. Let's go. Into intensity for maximum motivational impact. Focus at a supplemental blades, hard dark mode. Chaotic synth layers maintain high intensity section. Final drop, climax. For a dramatic finish. Cold, icy synth pads with subtle wind effects for chilling atmosphere. Sparse hi-hats, use of 808s set a dark brooding tone. Spirit vulgar, ice cold focus. Push forward. Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, snappy snare rolling hi-hats. Dark folk synths layered with choppy vocal samples. Vocals deliver motivation and intense bars about mental toughness, grinding and overcoming obstacles. Build up, rising synths and snare rolls, escalate tension. Keep going, freeze the doubt, grind harder. Short pause, first drop. Jungle waves, dark folk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Enjoy the good, never start to good, never stop. Perfect for heavy lifting, heat circuits, more high intensity. Cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational beats. Resilience, focus, and unstoppable energy. Synth effects maintain hypnotic, icy tension. Final drop, climax. Jungle waves, dark folk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Enjoy the good, never start to good, never stop. Perfect for heavy lifting, heat circuits, more high intensity. Cardio. Bull trap drums enter, punchy kicks, snappy snare rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths layered with choppy vocal samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about mental toughness, grinding and overcoming obstacles. Rising synths and snare rolls, escalate tension. Keep going, freeze the doubt, grind harder. Short pause, first drop. Jungle waves, dark folk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Perfect for heavy lifting, heat circuits, more high intensity. Cardio. Beats like beats through the highlight, vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can you motivational, resilience, unstoppable energies. Synth effects maintain hypnotic, icy tension. Final drop, climax are beats like surge to highlight, vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can you motivational, you focus, synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Perfect for heavy lifting, heat circuits, or high intensity. Cardio. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Push hard, push harder. The beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivation themes. Resilience, focus, and unstoppable energy. Synth effects maintain hypnotic, icy tension. Final drop, climax. Short pause, first drop. Jungle waves, dark folk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Perfect for heavy lifting, heat circuits, more high intensity. Cardio. Active action for circuits or sprint intervals. 808s and bird cartridges linger for atmospheric closure. Active action for circuits or sprint intervals. 808s and bird cartridges linger for atmospheric closure. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop. Enjoy the good, never start the good, never stop.
Your body driving synth pads with subtle good effects.
Deep 808 bass pulses and a rolling rhythm.
Whisper, drift into focus. Full throttle.
Sparse hi-hats, tease the groove.
Full trap drums enter, punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synth layered with atmospheric effects. Vocals deliver the motivational bars about speed, focus, and relentless energy. Build up, buzzing, synth folks and spirit rolls, increase tension, vocal chops, echo, push limits, stay in drift mode. Pause, first drop, droppy 808s, rolling hi-hats, punches sound, layered dark funk synths. Lift mode on full speed, ideal for cardio, high or lifting circuits. Slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue, motivational themes, focus, precision, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain hypnotic, dark energy. Final drop, climax, toolbox, close synth. Full trap drums enter, punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats, dark funk synth layered with atmospheric effects. Vocals deliver motivational bars about speed, focus, and relentless energy. Build up, rising, synth the groove. Full trap drums and trip punch and kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats. Hard funk synth layer with atmospheric effects. Vocals deliver motivational bars about speed, focus, and relentless energy. Build up, rising synthos and snare rolls, increase tension. Flows and drift mode, rising synthos and snare rolls, increase tension. Full trap drums and snare rolls, increase tension. Push, limit, stay in drift mode. Pause first, drop, 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 drop. Derivation, heavy 808s, filling your weights, rolling hi-hats, punches, snare, layer, dark, funk, synth, layer, drift mode, on, full speed, full speed, full speed, layer, dark, funk, cardio, hyperlifting circuits, finish, hyperlifting circuits.
Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove.
Lyrics continue, motivational themes, focus, precision, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain hypnotic, dark energy. Final drop, cardio, hyperlifting circuits.
Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove.
Lyrics continue, motivational themes, focus, precision, and unstoppable drive. Sense layers evolve to maintain hypnotic, dark energy. Final drop, cardio, hyperlifting circuits. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue, motivational themes, focus, precision, and unstoppable drive. Sense layers evolve to maintain hypnotic, dark energy. Final drop, climax, full-max, full-max. Full synth, full track drums and high punch and kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats. Hard funk synth layer with atmospheric effects. Vocals deliver motivational bars and boost energy. Final drop, climax, final drop, climax. Full footwork synth for weak energy for gym circuit for sprints. Weights and percom session complete. Textures linger for finish. Throw salt off. Atmospheric dark funk textures linger for finish. Boom, shoo, shoo. Atmospheric dark folk textures linger for finish. Textures linger for finish. Drift mode off. Full track drums and punch keys, whistles, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a slow, heavy motive rhythm. All vocals deliver high bars of hard work, ambition, and relentless grind. Rising synth flails build tension. Vocal chops echo, push on your empire building. Short pause, first drop, drop, pull, upper weights, layered synths, hi-hats, and snares. Hustling, keep grinding, never stop, never stop, never stop. Ideal for lifting strength circuits, more hit workouts. These slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can give motivational themes, persistence, power, and high intensity drives. And players maintain steady momentum, final drop, climax. Full trap drums, enter punch kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a slow, heavy rhythm, vocals in the thunder, revision, and relentless grind. Vocal synths rise to the top. Full trap drums, enter punch kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a slow, heavy rhythm, vocals in the thunder, revision, and relentless grind. Vocal synths rise to the top. Full trap drums, enter punch kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a slow, heavy motive rhythm. All vocals deliver high bars of hard work, ambition, and relentless grind. Rising synth flails build tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder, empire building. Short pause, first drop, drop, pull, upper weights, layered synths, hi-hats, and snares. Hustling, keep grinding, never stop, never stop, never stop. Ideal for lifting strength circuits, more hit workouts. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can use motivational themes, persistence, power, and high intensity drives. And players maintain steady momentum, final drop, climax. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can use motivational themes, persistence, power, and high intensity drives. And players maintain steady momentum, final drop, climax. chops, echo, push harder, empire building.
People know the cute melody with them drum suits. Sparse hi-hats and 808 bass set a confident, motivational vibe.
Whisper, mask off, get focused. Full trap drums, center punch, kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats. Deep 808 bass drives a steady groovy rhythm. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, focus and relentless energy build up. Rising synths and snare rolls escalate tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder, mask off, grind on, short pause, first drop. Drop for instrumentation, booming 808s, melodic layers, hi-hats and snares. Mask off, keep grinding. Ideal for lifting, height circuits or running sprints. Beats lightly stripped to emphasize vocals and flute melody. Lyrics continue motivational themes, persistence, resilience and confidence. Synth players maintain steady momentum, final drop climax. Full trap drums, engine punch, kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives a steady groovy rhythm. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, focus and relentless energy. Full trap drums, enter punch, kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives a steady groovy rhythm. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, focus and relentless energy. Build up, rising synth fills and snare rolls escalate tension. Push harder, mask off, grind on, short pause, first drop. Drop, pause, first drop. Drop for instrumentation, booming 808s, melodic layers, hi-hats and snares. Mask off, keep grinding. Ideal for lifting, height circuits or running sprints. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and flute melody. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and flute melody. Lyrics continue motivation, motivation, mask off, let's go. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and flute melody. Lyrics continue motivation, motivation, mask off, let's go. Mask off, keep grinding. Ideal for lifting height circuits or running sprints. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and flute melody. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and flute melody. Lyrics continue motivational themes, persistence, resilience and confidence. Synth layers maintain steady momentum, final drop climaxed. Full trap drums, center punch, kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives a steady groovy rhythm. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, focus and relentless energy. Full trap drums, center punch, kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives a steady groovy rhythm. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, focus and relentless energy. 808s and percussion complete, mask off, atmospheric synths linger for closure.
Deep 808 bass pulses with light hi-hats to set a confident, motivational vibe. Whisper, drip too hard. Stay focused. Full trap drums and a bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives to groove with subtle melodic synth layers. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, persistence, and determination. Rising synth snare rolls and pitch rises escalate tension. Focus hard, grind too hard. Short pause, first drop. Full M&A's, layered synths, hi-hats and snares. Trip too hard, never stop. Ideal for lifting. Ideal for lifting. Ideal for lifting. Trip too hard. Work too hard. Never stop. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes. Focus, resilience, and relentless drive. Synth layers of motivational closure. Never stop. Session complete. Try too hard. Atmospheric scents linger for motivational closure.
Melty trap sense with subtle vocal chops.
Spice the hi-hats and sub 808s, create a playful, confident vibe. Whispered vocal, magnolia mode, stay sharp. Full trip drums, enter punchy kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove. Vocals deliver hype-driven bars about confidence, ambition, and staying motivated. Build up, rising cymbals and snare rolls increase tension. Vocal chops echo, push flowing, keep flowing. Short pause, first drop, drop. Full instrument engine, 808s, playful synths, hi-hats and snares. Magnolia, keep grinding, ideal for lifting, hitter running sprints. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, confidence, resilience and relentless energy. Synth layers evolve to maintain bouncy, playful momentum. Final drop climax, full instrument engine, 808s, playful synths, hi-hats and snares. Vocal ad-libs reinforce hype, push harder, magnolia mode. Let's go. Deep gym motivation for circuits or cardio. 808s and percussion for circuits or cardio. 808s and per confident bars about confidence, ender for closure. Deep gym motivation for circuits or cardio. 808s and percussion for circuits or cardio. 808s and per confident bars about confidence, ender for closure. Last echoed vocal session complete. Magnolia off, atmospheric synths linger for closure. Full trap drums with a bunch of kicks, snap, 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 short hi-hats. Bassline drives the chaotic, energetic rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars with energy, focus on unstoppable drive. Build up, rising synth, full snare rolls and pitch rise, build tension. Push harder, flip mode, short pause, first drop. Keep grinding, never stop. And then keep grinding, never stop. Perfect for hit lifting circuits or sprint intervals. Slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivation, shifting resilience, persistence, and energetic hype. Whisper full mode with no chaotic textures. Full trap drums at the bunch kicks, snap, snap, snare, short hi-hats. Hit points and full trap drums at the circle, complete, fit, and off. Atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure. Cinematic synths, paths with subtle or casual film. Boss hi-hats and deep 808 bass establish an ominous hype filled tone. Whisper through the vibe to vibe. Energy rising, energy rising. Full trap drums and a bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Melodic dark set layered with subtle vocal chops. Vocals deliver high energy bars about intensity, dominance, and relentless drive. Relentless drive. Rises synth, those snare rolls and pitch rise, escalate tension, vocal chops, echo, push harder, unleash the night. Drop pause, first drop. Drop pause, first drop. Drop pause, first harder. Drop, full in weights, aggressive and split intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can be motivational, power, focus, and unyielding energy. Synths maintain dark, hypnotic tension. Final drop climax, so let get closure. Full trap drums with plates, hi-hats, and snares. Vocal level, reinforce high. Midnight surge. Full power, push harder. 808s and percuss session complete. Dark night box synths linger for dramatic closure. Plastic old session complete. Dark night box synths linger for dramatic closure. Plastic old session complete. Dark night box synths linger for
drops, linear weights, aggressive and split intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics to new motivation, power, focus, and unyielding energy. Sits, maintain dark, hypnotic tension. Full trap drums and approach kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Melodic and dark synth layered with subtle vocal chops. Vocals deliver high energy bars about intensity, dominance, and relentless drive. Relentless drive. Rise and synth, those snare rolls and pitch draws, escalate tension, vocal chops, echo, push harder, unleash the night. Short pause, first drop. Drop pause, first drop. Draw calls first harder. Draw calls first harder. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics can you motivational power, focus, and unyielding energy. Synths maintain dark, hypnotic tension. Final drop, climax, so lift kick closure. Final drop, climax, so lift kick closure. Full trap, content with plates, hi-hats, and snares. Vocal ad-libs, waiting force high. And surge. Full power, push harder.
Peak, ominous 808 bass pulses slowly. Larger funk samples with lo-fi vinyl crackle set dark mood. Whispered vocal sample, get in the zone. Feel the power, stars, hi-hats, tease the rhythm. Hard hitting trap drum center. Bunch of kicks, crisp snares, and rolling hi-hats. Dark funk sinks and chop vocal sample tension. Vocals deliver a crushing bars about focus, perseverance, and intensity. Build up, rising synths and snare rolls, increase anticipation. Vocal keep pushing, no limits. Short pause, fermentation. Booming in one take, hard pulsates. Hi-hats and snare rolls. Hi-hats and snare rolls. Hi-hats and snare rolls. Never back down like did when lifting 8 circuits or sprinting intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue with themes of intensity, mental toughness, and unstoppable energy. Synth effects maintain dark hypnotic energy. Final drop, climax, vocal roll, folk sits, hi-hats and snare rolls. Vocal ad-libs, reinforce, high push, harder, stay strong, mind of steel. Peak energy for gym circuits or high intensity cardio. 808s and percussion. S whispered vocal beat. Mind of steel, session complete. Mind of steering close. Larger funk textures linger for an atmospheric close. Subtle 808 bass pulses slowly to set a dark atmospheric tone. Whispered vocal, HDMI, stay focused, full throttle. Light hi-hats tease the rhythm, full throttle, full throttle. Full trap drums enter, bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, dark funk synths layered with jumper or samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about focus, determination, and relentless energy. Rising cymbals and snare rolls and crisp anticipation. Vocal chops echo, push harder, neon grind. Short pause, first drop. Drop on it, funk synths, hi-hats, snare rolls. Hi-hats, snare rolls. Put beats lightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass grooves. Lyric continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable energy. Synth layers maintain hypnotic dark intensity. Final drop, climax, full rhythm, the rhythm, full throttle, full throttle. Like hi-hats, tease the rhythm, full throttle, full throttle. Like hi-hats, tease the rhythm. Full time drums enter, bunch of kicks, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats, dark funk synths layered with jump rip or samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about focus, determination, and relentless energy. Rising cymbals and snare rolls and crisp anticipation. Vocal chops echo, push harder, neon grind. Short pause, first drop. Drop on it, funk synths, hi-hats, snare rolls. Hi-hats, snare rolls. Beats slightly stripped and emphasize vocals and bass grooves. Continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable energy. Synth layers maintain hypnotic dark intensity. Final drop. slightly stripped and emphasize vocals and bass grooves. Direct continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable internet. Full throttle, the rhythm, pace, circuits for high intensity cardio. Bass lightning stripped and emphasize vocals and bass grooves. Direct continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable energy. Since layers maintain hypnotic dark intensity cardio. Final drop, climax, full throttle, climax, full throttle, hi-hats, apologies, rhythm, funk, synths, hi-hats, snare rolls, full throttle, neon grind, dirty harder, heat energy for circuits, for sprints, slugs, 808s and percuss. For sprints, pulse sprints, fast, echo vocal, session complete. Last echo vocal, session complete. HVMI off. Atmospheric neon funk textures, player for finish. Front, atmospheric neon funk textures, later for finish. Atmospheric neon funk textures, later for finish. Full throttle, hi-hat sneeze the rhythm.
Chaotic darkness, built tensions like metallic fix. Deep 808 bass pulses slowly creating ominous energy. Vocal whisper, dark night, narrator, light hi-hat seize the rhythm.
Hard-hitting trap drums, budget kick crisps, snare fast hi-hats, occasional rolls. Vocals deliver aggressive height-filled bars about dominance, strength and focus. Chaotic synth stabs, accentuate keywords, adding high-energy tension, build up. Rising synth rhythms and snare rolls, escalate anticipation. Bring the chaos, push harder. Short pause, first drop.
Full trap, instrumentic synth layer percussion. Dark night, go hard, never stop.
Ideal for heavy lifting, hit, or explosive cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and baitling. Over-relational lyrics continue about density, grit, and overcoming limits. Synth effects add chaotic energy without overpowering rhythm. Final drop, climax, full hard hits and snare rolls. Vocal adlibs and echoes reinforce height, push harder, go insane. Dark nights, maximum gym motivation for circuit sprints to lifting.
Whisper dark night session complete. Whisper dark night session complete. Whisper dark night session complete. Whisper dark night session complete.
Rise hitting trap drums, budget kick crisp, snare fast hi-hats, occasional rolls. Vocals deliver aggressive height-filled bars about dominance, strength and focus. Chaotic synth stabs, accentuate keywords, adding high energy tension, build up. Rising synth rhythms and snare rolls, escalate anticipation. Bring the chaos, push harder. Short pause, first drop. Full trap, instrumental delays, chaotic synth, layer percussion. Dark night, go hard, never stop. Ideal for heavy lifting, hit, or explosive cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and baitling. Over-aggressive lyrics continue about density, grit, and overcoming limits. Synth effects add chaotic energy without overpowering rhythm. Final drop, climax, full hard hits and snare rolls. Vocal adlibs and echoes reinforce height, push harder, go insane. Dark nights, maximum gym motivation for circuit sprints to lifting. Full trap, instrumental delays, chaotic synth, hi-hats and snare rolls.
Voice chaotics and snare rolls, vocals and bass. Push harder. Go insane. Dark night.
energetic bounces synths with leaky effects, lit hi-hats and rolling 808s tease the rhythm. Whisper, just wanna rock, keep moving. Keep moving.
Full trap drums and drip punch, kick snapping snares, rolling hi-hats, layers and steps and groovy bassline made a party.
How about it?
Vocals deliver motivational bars about energy, movement, and unstoppable drive. Build up,
Build up.
rising sails and snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chop cycle, keep grinding, non-stop motion.
Short pause, first drop, tryna get energetic synths, hi-hats and snares.
Just wanna rock, push harder. Ideal for cardio, height circuits to lift the intervals. Beat slightly, strip to highlight vocals and bass groove. Let you know the mental motion. Let's go. Beat your motivation for maximum energy and intensity. Just wanna rock, keep moving,
Just wanna rock.
just wanna rock. Move an energetic finish. Full tap drums to punch and kick snap, bass snares, rolling hi-hats, laying synth stabs and groovy bass like a party high five. Vocals deliver motivational bars about energy, movement, and unstoppable drive. Build up, rising sizzles and snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops echo, keep grinding, non-stop motion.
Short pause, first drop, tryna get energetic synths, hi-hats and snares.
Just wanna rock, push harder. Ideal for cardio, height circuits to lift the intervals. Beat slightly, strip to highlight vocals and bass groove. Let you know the mental motion. Let's go. Beat your motivation for maximum energy and intensity. Just wanna rock, keep moving,
Just wanna rock.
just wanna rock. Move an energetic finish. Just wanna rock. Just wanna rock.
Just wanna rock.
Use melodic synths with light percussion and subtle vocal chops.
Deep weight bass busters create that confident upbeat energy. Whisper vocal round, let's go. Keep pushing. Full trap drums, enter bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success, and determination. Build up, rising synths and snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder. Wow, energy up. Short pause, first drop. Drumming 808s, layered synths, hi-hats, and snares. Grinding, never stop. Ideal for instant circuits, so sprint intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, resilience, and high energy drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, full trap drums, enter bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success, and determination. Full trap drums, enter bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success, and determination. Build up, atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure. Grinding, never stop. Ideal for instant circuits or sprint intervals. Beat flight me stripped to emphasize vocals and main tension. Vocal chops echo. Grinding, never stop. Ideal for instant circuits or sprint intervals. Beats flight ellipse quick tilt slinger for motivational closure. Slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, resilience, and high energy drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, full trap drums, enter bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success, and determination. Slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, resilience, and high energy drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, full trap drums, enter bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success, and determination. Last echo session complete. Wow, atmospheric session complete. Wow, atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure.
sense, linger for motivational closure. Atmospheric films with festival style.
Soft percussion fills, anti-football style isolation. Get ready, make it pop. Hard-hitting kick drums, enter with drum and bass. Energetic festival, civil synth, play with lift, melodic sax. Motivational go bars about pushing limits, intensity and hype. Build up. Rising simple snare rolls, increase tension. Vocal chops, energy up. Short blocks drop. Full hearts drop. Pounding kicks, festival sense, driving bass. Make it pop, feel the power. Feel the power. Lifting circuits or sprint intervals. Make it pop. Beats slightly stripped to highlights and cleats and bass. Groove vocals continue motivational themes. Energy, energy, energy. Set players involved to keep momentum high. Final drop, climax. Full layered festival sounds, pounding kicks, bass and hi-hats. Focus harder, make it pop. Let's go. Let's go. Peak energy for maximum gym. Green motivation. Kicks and percussion. Get pop. Energy unleashed. Atmospheric sense linger for a dramatic finish. Build up. Atmospheric sounds linger for a dramatic finish.
Right amplience, guitar riff, the biz with delight. Steady driving kick, snappy kicks in quickly. Bass joints with melodic counter line to guitar. Energy is instantly uplifting, running pace established. Focus enter with confident, energetic indie rock tone. Lyrics about pushing forward. Sounding full band explosion, guitar strong, open chords with bright indie rock feel. From the fire through the night, burn the limits, feel alive. Alive. Perfect cardio momentum with non-stop energy. Return, surrender, make it a big and groove. Vocals deliver on the deck energy. Chasing dreams, unstoppable energy. Facing drums, keep the tight running rhythm. Will alive. For the life. For the limits, feel alive. Perfect cardio momentum with non-stop energy. 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 Also energy. Place down into a clean guitar riff and time-driven beat. Vocals to X, motivational lines. That's the highest, stronger now.
Keep 808 bass pulses and slowly sparses. Hi-hats and vocal chops hint at main hook. Whispered sample, money so big, crying non-stop. Hard-hitting trap drums, bunchy kick, crisp snare, fast hi-hat rolls. Vocals deliver confident, motivational bars about ambition, stacking wealth and dominating workouts. Synth steps accentuate key phrases, adding futuristic flair. Build up, snare rolls and rising synth risers increase tension. Get it, stack it, go. Short pause, first drop, we're heavy 808s. Hi-hat, snare and synths, main hook with the vein, no energy. Money so big we don't stop, perfect for lifting, hit circuits or high intensity cardio. Be slightly stripped down to highlight vocals and bass. Motivational lyrics continue about perseverance, focus and hustle. Additional synth layers and effects maintain futuristic vibe. Final drop, climax, photo drop, climax, photo stop. Perfect for lifting, hit circuits or high intensity cardio. But the plate, money so big. Hard-hitting trap drums, punchy kick, crisp snare, fast hi-hat rolls. Vocals deliver confident, motivational bars about ambition, stacking wealth and dominating workouts. Synth steps accentuate key phrases, adding futuristic flair. Build up, cry, money so big. Peak gym motivation for circuits or sprint intervals. 808s and percussion for so big. 808s and per cleat, money so big.
Hypnotic, futuristic synth fast with subtle drop effects. Spurs, hi-hats, and deep 808 bass set a confident, motivational vibe. Money so big, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Full trap drums, the bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, wealth, and achieving goals. Build up, rising synthos and snare rolls, increase anticipation. Vocal chops, echoes reach the top. Short pause, first drop. Drop full release, energetic synths, hi-hats and snares. Be so big, keep grinding. Ideal for lifting, hit or high-intensity cardio. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove, volume, motivational themes, confidence, ambition, and relentless drive. Synth players evolve to maintain high energy and momentum. Final drop, climax to max, so big, stay focused. They full drops are focused, funnier, artificial closure. Full trap drums enter, both full drops, stay focused. Trap drums and snare rolls and crisp and trish. Full trap drums enter, punchy kicks, crisp snares rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, wealth, and achieving goals. Build up, rising synthos and snare rolls and crisp anticipation. Vocal chops, echoes reach the top. Short pause, first drop. Drop full strategetic synths, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. Not energetic synths, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove, volume, motivational themes, confidence, ambition, and relentless drive. Synth players evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax to max, so big, stay focused. They full drops are focused, funnier, artificial closure. Big way so big, keep grinding. Ideal for lifting, hit or high intensity cardio. Grind intensity cardio. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivation themes, confidence, ambition, and relentless drive. Synth players evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax to the mixing, high energy momentum. Final drop, climax, full max, so hi-hats and snares. Full drops. Push harder, stacks on deck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Teaching motivation for circuits or sprints. 808s uppercut. Session complete, money so big. Episodic symptoms lean before motivational closure. Closure, 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 closure.
style synth pads with subtle sandstorm. Soft hi-hats and deep 808 bass pulse slowly. Whispered vocal cross the dunes, stay relentless like percussion hints at the rhythm to come. Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats. Cinematic funk synths emulate a driving desert journey. Vocals deliver motivational bars about perseverance, endurance, and mental strength. Build up. Rising synthos and snare rolls increased tension. Vocal chops echo phrases, keep moving, reach the peak. Short pause, first drop. Drop pause for a night, phonetic funk synths, energetic hi-hats. Through the saw, push past limits. Ideal for gym circuits, cardio, or running sprints. Ideal for gym circuits, cardio, or running sprints. Be slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating imagery, journey, endurance, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve for hypnotic tension. Final drop climax, funnel drop climax. Full the rhythm to come. Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats. Whispered vocal cross the dunes, stay relentless. Light percussion hints at the rhythm to come. Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats. Chilly vocals still milling hi-hats. Cinematic funk synths emulate a driving desert journey. Vocals deliver motivational bars about perseverance, endurance, and mental strength. Build up. Rising synthos and snare rolls increased tension. Vocal chops echo phrases, keep moving, reach the peak. Short pause, first drop. Drop pause for a mic, phonetic funk synths, energetic hi-hats. Through the saw, push past limits. Ideal for gym circuits, cardio, or running sprints. Ideal for gym circuits, cardio, or running sprints. Be slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating imagery, journey, endurance, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve for hypnotic tension. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating imagery, journey, endurance, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve for hypnotic tension. Final drop climax, full and max tension. Final drop climax, full and max tension. Final drop climax, full and max tension. Hi-hats and snare rolls, vocal turn back, Sahara Strom. Peak energy for high intensity training or hate finish.
Persist the stories influence heavy industrial haze. Logic chaotic percussion hits and intensity calm. Whispered call of fuckle, idly 3 weeks silently on. Hard landings, flat metal drums with kicks that double time hi-hats. System airways and a persistent layers. Vocals deliver high energy, high principles of our range. Focus and unstoppable drive. Build up. Rising darling systems, narrows escalate tension.
Energetic flows and traps and societal vocal chops. Fast hi-hats and deep 808. Bass at a hype motivational tone. Whisper vocal fight night, get ready, go. Full trap drums, let the punch kick, snap snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline dress and groovy head and out of rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about competition. Determination and unstoppable energy. Build up rising synth, snare rolls and pitch rise, increase tension. Push harder, fight night mode. Short pause, first draw. Drop, full bunch of energetics and snaps, hi-hats and snares. High night, go all in. Ideal for lifting circuits, heat or sprint intervals. Beats like me, strip to highlight, vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, power, focus, and persistence. Symbolize, maintain energetic momentum. Final drop, climax, full river, midi go. Final drop, climax, full river, midi go. Go, full power. At the punch kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives up bass form. Full track drums, enter, punchy kicks, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives a groovy hit, nodding rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars about competition, determination and unstoppable energy. Build up, rising simple, snare rolls and pitch rise, increase tension. Push harder, fight night mode. Short pause, first drop. Push harder, fight night mode. Drop, full rush of energetics and snaps, hi-hats and snares. High night, go all in. Ideal for lifting circuits, heat or sprint intervals. Beats like niche, strip to highlight, focus and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, power, focus, and persistence. Beats like me, strip to highlight, vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, power, focus, and persistence. Energetic momentum, hi-hats and snares. High night, go all in. Ideal for lifting circuits, heat or sprint intervals. Beats like me, strip to highlight, focus and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, power, focus, and persistence. Hey, highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, power, focus, and persistence. Some players maintain energetic momentum. Final drop, climax, full power, sense, hi-hats and snares.
Yeah, hypnotic, bouncy, choppy with minimal percussion and hi-hat rolls. Subtle 808, bass pulses gradually. Vocal ad-lib, like synth move. Like synth accents create playful energy. Full trap drums enter, punch a kick, crisp snare rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks in with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Build up, build up, build up, build up, build up. Show risers and snare rolls increase anticipation. Vocal chops echo key phrases, keep bouncing. Pause first, fermentation, deep 808 percussion and hypnotic sense. Vocals develop maximum motivational effect. Bounce mode on, let's go. Perfect for cardio circuits or lifting intervals. Beats slightly stripped down to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue playful and motivating message and energy, focus and hustle. Additional syntax and create movement and anticipation for the next drop. Final drop, climax, climax. Full trap drums enter, punch and kick, crisp snare rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks in with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Build up, build up, build up, build up, build up. Show risers and snare rolls increase anticipation. Vocal chops echo key phrases, keep bouncing. Pause first, fermentation, deep 808 percussion and hypnotic sense. Vocals develop maximum motivational effects. Bounce mode on, let's go. Perfect for cardio circuits or lifting intervals. Beats slightly stripped down to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue playful and motivating message and energy, focus and hustle. Additional syntax and create movement and anticipation for the next drop. For the next drop, for the next drop, for the next drop, for the next drop. Bounce mode on, let's go. Perfect for cardio circuits or lifting intervals. Beats slightly stripped down to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue playful and motivating message and energy, focus and hustle. Additional syntax and create movement and anticipation for the next drop. Final drop, climax, climax, climax flow. Full trap drums enter, punch a kick, crisp snare rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks in with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Build up, build up, build up, build up, build up. Last mode complete, stay hyped. Light sets linger for a playful finish.
full, trap drums enter. Punch, kick, crisp, snare, rolling hi-hats. Vocals deliver catchy, rhythmic flow about confidence, energy and motivation. Bassline locks with snappy beats to enhance gym-friendly momentum. Build up, build up, build up, build up, build up. Show risers and snare rolls increase anticipation. Vocal chops echo key phrases. Keep bouncing. Pause first, fermentation, deep 808 percussion and hypnotic synths. Vocals develop maximum motivational effects. Bounce mode on, let's go. Bounce mode on, let's go. Perfect for cardio circuits and lifting intervals.
Every tempo lift kicks in with gritty distortion. Simple but aggressive drum groove. Bass bars in with the guitar for raw punch. Stand up, break free, no limits. Rap style vocals with aggressive delivery. Rhythmic and commanding lyrics focus on breaking barriers. Pushing past pain. Strike guitar, protect guitar for raw punch. Stand up, break free, no limits. No limits. Rap style vocals with aggressive delivery. Rhythmic and commanding lyrics focus on breaking barriers. Pushing past pain. Strike guitar, protect guitar for raw punch. Stand up, break free, no limits. No limits. No limits. Rap style vocals with aggressive delivery. Keep commanding lyrics focus on breaking barriers. Pushing past pain. Strike guitar, protect intensity. Drums drop, stop for rhythm with pens and drum rolling. Fight back, rise up, take control. Zeros build intensity, transition to chorus. Explosive, fall back, section into drum layers. Pitch shines, with control six. Explosive, full bands, the thick guitar layers and pounding drums. Vocals shouting with call out. Response style, break the chains. Clutch harder, high energy has to feel perfect for lifting heavy. Guitar riff, it flows with heavy. Fat take control. Rap rock, flip, vocal growls. Now riff and switching, we're playing the strength. Bass goes heavier, drums add syncopation that fills. Strip down, groove, drums, special music, guitar, stripping good energy. Vocal out, aggressive floors, head control, snare and control, slip closer to a perfect touch and close up loud and J. Break the chase, ends with one last distorted guitar, snare and drum crash. Hit the chains, break the chains. Explosive full bands with big guitar layers and pounding drums. Vocals shouted with call out. Response style, break the chains. Clutch harder, high energy has to feel perfect for lifting heavy. Guitar riff, it flows with heavy. With the lifting heavy. I'm lifting set with muted guitar. Laughing for lifting heavy, heavy. Perfect for lifting heavy. I'm lifting heavy. Feel perfect for lifting heavy. Guitar riff that falls when that slides it feels. Rap, rock, rock, religion, musician, no emphasize your ability to strength. Bass grows heavier, drums add syncopation that fills. Final snare roll, massive chorus hit. Final snare roll, massive chorus hit. Final finish. Final snare roll, massive chorus hit. Hit. Final limits. Vocal aggressive, massive monster and energy. Vocal solid anthem style with layer chain. Catch plastic and awesome rolling. Ideal for max reps, a sprint finish. Fit rolling. Ideal for max reps, a sprint finish. This. It's all limits. It's all limits. Lost all pressure to live together to come. Dark, moody, trap sense with solo vocal chops. Responses, hi-hats and deep 808 bass establish a tense, motivating vibe. Whispered vocal, knife talk, stay sharp. Full track drums enter, punch and kick, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a menacing, confident rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars about focus, ambition, and unyielding energy. Build up, rising syncos and snare rolls build tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder, edge mode. Short pause, first drop. Vocal instrumentation, booming airwaves, aggressive synths, hi-hats, and snares. Knife talk, stay sharp, keep grinding. Ideal for lifting hit or high intensity cardio. Each
slightly strip to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational precision, determination, and relentless drive. Whispered vocal, nice talk, stay sharp, keep grinding. I did it by lifting, hit, or high intensity cardio. Beat slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational precision, determination, and relentless drive. Vocal, knife talk, stay sharp, full track drums, enter punch and kick, snappy snares, pulling hi-hats. Bassline drives a menacing, confident rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars about focus, ambition, and unyielding energy. Build up, rising signals and snare rolls build tension. Vocal chops, echo, push harder, edge mode. Short pause, first drop. Cold instrumentation, booming airways, aggressive synths, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. Cold instrumentation, booming airways, aggressive synths, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. Beat slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Ideal for lift and hit or high intensity cardio. Beat slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational precision, determination, and relentless drive. Limbs slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating hit or high intensity cardio. Beat slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating hit or high intensity cardio. Beat slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating hit or high intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational precision, determination, and relentless drive.
Synth layers maintain dark, energetic momentum.
Final drop, climax, climax, motivational cardio. Final drop, climax, motivational cardio. Full drop, climax, motivational cardio. Full drop, climax, motivational cardio. And snares. Vocal alliteration for circuit sprints or hate. 808s and percussional beat. Last echoed vocal session complete. Edge mode off. Atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure. Highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational precision, determination, and relentless drive. Lyrics slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating hit or high intensity cardio. Atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure.
Hypno, atmospheric synth pad slowly fading. Soft hi-hats and let it always pulses and a chill but motivating tone. Focus, stay sharp.
Full trap drums and a bunch of kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats. Melodic funk synths, great tension and drive. Vocals deliver motivating bars about determination, focus, and pushing limits. Build up, rising synths and snare rolls, escalate anticipation. Vocal chops, echo key phrases, keep moving, don't stop. Short pause, first drop. Drop. Rolling hi-hats, rolling hi-hat, layered melodic synths. Close eyes, open mind, push through. Ideal for high intensity training, lifting or cardio intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational aims, focus, grit, and mental strength. Synth effects maintain hypnotic driving energy. Final drop, climax, full of vocals, melodic funk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Vocal levels reinforce high, push harder, eyes wide open, let's go. Beat energy for gym circuits, sprints or hit session. 808s and percussion session complete, focus achieved. Atmospheric synth pads linger for a smooth finish. Drop. Rolling hi-hats, rolling hi-hat, layered melodic synths. Close eyes, open mind, push through. Ideal for high intensity training, lifting or cardio intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, grit, and mental strength. Rising signals and snare rolls, escalates, rolling hi-hats, layered melodic funk sims, great tension and drive. Vocals deliver motivating bars about determination, focus, and pushing limits. Build up, rising signals and snare rolls, escalate anticipation, vocal chops, echo key phrases, keep moving, don't stop. Short pause, first drop, 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 rolling hi-hat, layered melodic synths. Drop. XO intervals. Close eyes, open mind, push through. Ideal for high intensity training, lifting or cardio intervals. Focal levels reinforce height, stronger eyes wide open, let's go. Peak energy for gym circuits, sprints or hit session. 808s and per calculus session complete, focus achieved. Atmospheric synth pads linger for a smooth finish.
Deep, burden made a weight, bass pulls a slowly subtle atmospheric sense create a cold dark vibe. Whispered vocals stay cold, keep grinding, sparse those hi-hats into rhythm to come.
Full trap drums into punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths layered with eerie vocal chops. Liver motivator bars about focus, perseverance, and mental toughness built up. Rising synthos and snare rolls, escalate anticipation. Vocal chops echo, push harder, never fold. Short pause, first drop, drop rudder weights. Dark funk synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Still cool mind on fire, perfect for lifting circuits or sprint intervals. Beat slightly, stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Liver never motivator. Stay cold, keep grinding, sparse those hi-hats into rhythm to come. You're blinding. Stay cold, keep grinding, sparse those hi-hats into rhythm to come. You're grinding. Full trap drums enter punchy kick, crisp snare, rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths layer with eerie vocal chops. Liver motivator bars about focus, perseverance, and mental toughness built up. Rough central bars about focus circuits, deliver low the rates and have a beats for circuits or high intensity cardio.
The weights and percussional bars about focus textures linger for atmospheric finish.
Cold, icy synth pads with subtle wind effects, bridging atmosphere. Spars, hi-hats, and deeps of 808s at a dark, brooding tone. Whispered ice cold, focus, push forward. Full trap drums, pepper, punchy kick, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats, dark funk synths layered with chopped, like we focus samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about mental toughness, grinding, and overcoming obstacles. Build up. Rising synthos, snare rolls, escalate tension, vocal chops, echoing, freeze the doubt, grind harder, short pause, first drop. Drop funk synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Antarctica, grind, never stop. Perfect for heavy lifting, at circuits or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly strict, highlight vocals and bass groove. Literal instincts of feeling atmosphere, resilience. Vocal sense of pain, lyric voice, the vocal movement. Talking, whisper, vocal, all ice cold. Focus, push forward. Full trap drum center, punchy kick, snappy snare, rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths layered with chopped, like we vocal samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about mental toughness, grinding, and overcoming obstacles. Build up. Rising synthos, snare rolls, escalate tension, vocal chops, echoing, freeze the doubt, grind harder, short pause, first drop. Drop funk synths, hi-hats, and snare rolls. Hi-hats and snare rolls. Hi-hats and snare rolls. Perfect for heavy lifting, high circuits, or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped, highlight vocals and bass groove, or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly. Beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly. Beats slightly stripped, highlight vocals and bass groove, or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped, highlight vocals and bass groove, or high-intensity cardio. Or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly, beats slightly.
Private synth pads with subtle glitchy effects. 808
bass pulses in a rolling rhythm. Whisper drift into focus, full throttle.
Spots of hi-hats, these full track drums, enter punchy kick, crisp and rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths, layered with atmospheric effects. Vocals deliver motivational bars about speed, focus and relentless energy. Build up, rising synth, snare rolls, increase tension. Vocal chops echo, push limits, stay in drift mode. Sharp, always drop, drop, drop. Instruments heavy 808s, rolling hi-hats, punches and layered dark funk synths. Curved mode on full speed, ideal for cardio, height or lifting circuits. Beats slightly strip the highlight, vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, precision and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain hypnotic dark energy. Final drop climax, fully on pump synths, hi-hats, snare rolls. Vocal amplitude, first height, full throttle. Push harder, drift mode, peak energy for gym circuits or sprints.
808s and percussion circuits or sprints. 808s and percussion, session complete. Drift mode off.
Atmospheric dark funk, textures linger for finish.
Jokes will sit on jokes. Yeah, 808 bass is sponsor has set motivational authority and vibe.
Rise to the top, full touchdowns and a bunch of kicks, grease, snares, rolling hi-hats. Baseline drives a slow, heavy, motivating vocals deliver high bars about hard work, ambition, and relentless grind. Build up, rising, synths and snare rolls, build tension. Vocal chops could push harder, empire building. Full instrumentation, booming 808s, layers, synth hi-hats and snares. Hustling, keep grinding, never stop. Ideal for lifting, strength, circuits or heat workouts. Beats slightly strict to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics in your motivational themes, persistence, power and high intensity drive. Synth layers maintain steady momentum. Full drop, climax, full closure, composure. 808 synths, hi-hats and snares. Let's go. Peak energy for maximum gym motivation. Last echo, session complete. Atmospheric synths linger for closure. Build tension. Rolls build tension. Full track drops and still tension. Rolls build tension. Rolls build tension. Full track. Drop. There it goes. Where we stop. Hi-hats, snares. Hi-hats, snares.
Set a motivational authority and vibe. First time, let's go.
Stars, hi-hats and deep 808. Best set of confident, motivational vibe. Whisper vocal, mask off, get focused. Full trap drums and the punch, kick step snares on the hi-hats. 808 bass drums steady, proving rhythm. Focus deliver motivational bars about ambition, focus and relentless energy. Build up, rising synth, snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops, second push harder, mask off, grind on, short pulse, first drop. Top of the middleweights, mellow the layers, hi-hats and snares. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Hate circuits or running sprints. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Ideal for lifting. Beats slightly strict to emphasize focus and put melody. Motivational beats, persistence, resilience and confidence. Synth plays maintain steady momentum. Final drop climax, short those cover momentum. Hi-hats and snares, full push harder, mask off, let's go. Peak energy for maximum gym motivation. 808s and percussion, motivation. 808s and percussion, complete harder, mask off, grind on, short pulse first drop. Top of the middleweights, metal the layers, hi-hats and snares. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Hate circuits or running sprints. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Hi-hats and snares. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Hate circuits or running sprints. Or running sprints. For running sprints. Hi-hats and snares. Mask off, keep grinding, ideal for lifting. Ideal for lifting. Hate circuits or running sprints. Or running sprints. Be slightly stripped and emphasize vocals and put melody. Ideal for lifting. Hate circuits or running sprints. Or running sprints. Or running sprints.
Smooth yet punchy trap scissors, atmospheric effects. Deep 808 bass, couple says with my hi-hats to set a confident, motivating vibe. Never trip too hard, stay focused.
Full trap drums enter punchy kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives the groove of subtle melodic synth layers. Vocals deliver motivational bars about ambition, persistence and determination. Build up, rising synth snare rolls and pits. Cursors are still intention. Vocal push harder, grind too hard. Short pause, first drop, trouble layers, layered synths, hi-hats and snares. Trip too hard, never stop, never stop. There's break intervals. Stay fucking certain, straight intervals. Trip too hard, never stop. Ideal for lifting, hats, circuits, or sprint intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyric continue, motivational beats. Focus, resilience, and relentless drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax, full grip, stay focused, focused. Full trap drums, edge kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Bassline drives a groove with subtle melodic synth layers. Vocals deliver motivational bars. Expert focused, ranting synths linger for motivational closure. Trip too hard, last too focused. Atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure. Grind too hard, last too focused. Motivational closure. Trip too hard, never stop. 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 Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue, motivational focus, resilience and relentless drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax. Trip too hard, never stop. Focus, trip too hard, never stop. Focus, trip too hard, never stop. Focus, trip too hard, never stop. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue, motivational themes. Focus, resilience, and relentless drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax. Trip too hard, never stop. 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 Let's go. Peak gym motivation for circuits and sprints or high intensity cardio. 808s and percussion will drive you fade. Grind too hard, let's go. Trusted for lifetime, session complete. Grind too hard, atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure. Try too hard, atmospheric synths linger for motivational closure. Closure. Trip too hard, never stop. Trip too hard, never stop. Trip too hard, never stop. Ever stop, 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 ever stop. Trip too hard, never stop. Trip too hard, never stop. Trip too hard, never stop. Focused, focused. Trip too hard, never stop. Climb too hard. Levisteric synths linger for motivational closure. Climb too hard. Climb too hard.
MMA Trap 6 with subtle vocal chops.
Sparse hi-hats and sub-808s create a playful confident vibe. Whisper vocal. Stay sharp.
Full trap drums into punch kicks, crisp fires rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove, focus deliver hype, driven bars about confidence, ambition, and staying motivated. Build up, rising set tones and snare rolls, increase tension. Vocal chops echo, push forward, keep flowing.
Sharp boss, first drop.
Full burst, energetic 808s, playful synths, hi-hats and snares. Magnolia, keep grinding, ideal for lifting, hit or running sprints. Or running sprints. Or running sprints. Beats like these strip to highlight vocals and bass groove, lyrical believing motivational bass confidence, resilience and relentless energy. Some players evolve to maintain bouncy playful momentum. Final drop climax, full closure, climax door closure. Let's go. Beat gem motivation for circuits or cardio.
808s, activation, complete. Magnolia off. Atmospheric synth slinger for closure.
Full trap drums into punch kicks, crisp fans rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove, focus deliver hype, driven bars about confidence, ambition, and staying motivated. Build up, rise and set tones and snare rolls, increase tension. Vocal chops echo, push forward, keep flowing. Sharp boss, first drop. Full burst, energetic 808s, playful synths, hi-hats and snares. Magnolia, keep grinding, ideal for lifting, hit or running sprints. Or running sprints. Or running sprints.
Rise and jumps to 808s, playful synths, hi-hats and snares. Magnolia off. Atmospheric synth slinger for closure.
Dark, long, atmospheric drops, surface, subtle vocal chops, rolling hi-hats and deep 808 bass, set an energetic, hype-ready vibe. Whisper vocal. Let's go.
Full trap drums and a bunch of kick snaps, snares, rugged hi-hats, bassline drives the care. Energetic rhythm, vocals deliver high bars, fun energy, focus and unstoppable drive. Build up, rising synth falls, snare rolls, and good stress built tension. Push harder, fit and mode. Short boss, first drop. Short boss, trajectory sets, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. I keep grinding, never stop. Perfect for him, lift your circuits or sprints, intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass. Groove flowing, hi-hats and deep 808 bass and an energetic high break. Right, whisper vocal fade mode, let's go. Full trap drums, enter punching kicks, snappy snares, rapid hi-hats, bassline drives and chaotic, energetic rhythm. Vocals deliver high bars, fun energy, focus and unstoppable drive. Build up, rising centrals, snare rolls and bass rush build action. Stripped to emphasize vocals and bass, groove flowing, hi-hats and deep 808 bass, set an energetic high break, vocals deliver high bars, but energy, focus and unstoppable drive. Build up, rising sinful snare rolls and garages build tension, push harder, fit and mode. Sharp boss, first drop. Right high note. Right, deep, chronic, never stirring, sense, adversary, sense, hi-hats and snares. Slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass, groove flowing, hi-hats and deep 808 bass, set an energetic high break, vocals deliver high bars, but energy, focus and unstoppable drive. Build up, be slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass, groove flowing, hi-hats and deep 808 bass, set an energetic high breaks, vocals deliver high bars, but energy, focus, unstoppable profane living mode. Rapid 40 cents, hi-hats and snares, silent, keep grinding, never stop. Final drop, climax, sprint, intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass, groove flowing, hi-hats and deep 808 bass, set an energetic high breaks, persistence and high energy drive. Synth layers maintain momentum with chaotic textures. Final drop, climax, build up, let's go. Final drop, climax, build up, flag and off. After 30 cents later, motivational closure.
Cinematic synth pads with subtle orchestral fuzz, hi-hats and deep 808 bass establish an ominous high-filled tone. Full trap drums enter, punchy kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Melodic yet dark synth layered with subtle chops. Vocals deliver high energy bars about intensity, dominance and relentless drive. Build up, rising synth snare rolls and pitch, rouse extension, vocal chops that could unleash the night. Short pause, first draw, moving 808s, aggressive synth, punchy hi-hats and snares. Dark night mind, low push harder, ideal for lifting height circuits with sprint intervals. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, power, focus, and unyielding energy. Sits maintain dark hypnotic tension. Final drop climax, full of boom and body tension. Hi-hats and snares, vocal analogs reinforce height. Midnight surge, full power, push harder. Get your motivation for maximum intensity. As there go dark synths linger for dramatic closure. Last echo dark synths linger for dramatic closure. Last echo dark synths linger for dramatic closure. 808s and dark synths linger for dramatic closure. Push harder, unleash the night. Short pause, first drop. Drop pause, the lift and height circuits of sprint intervals. 808s and dark synths linger for dramatic closure. 808s and dark synths linger for dramatic closure. 808s and dark synths, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. And dark synths, hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares. Hi-hats and snares.
Deep into this 808 bass pulses slowly. Virtual funk samples with lo-fi vinyl crackles and dark mood. Whisper, pull, sample. Get in the zone, feel the power. Sparse as hi-hats, taste the rhythm. In trap drums into pungent kicks, crisp snares and rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths and chop vocals, and big tension vocals deliver aggressive bars about focus, perseverance, and intensity. Build up rising synths and snare rolls, increase anticipation. Keep pushing, no limits. Short pause, first drop, falling when the new waits. Chaotic funk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Motivational energy mod edits, jump, drop, flow in the middle waits. Chaotic funk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Beats slightly shift to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue with themes of intensity, mental toughness, and unstoppable energy. Synth effects maintain dark hypnotic energy. Final drop climax, full awaits. Funk synths, hi-hats and snare rolls. Virtual funk samples with lo-fi vinyl crackles and dark mood. Whispered vocal sample, get in the zone, feel the power. Sparseless hi-hats, taste the rhythm. Hard hitting trap drums into rhythm. Hard hitting trap drums into rhythm. Whispers, hi-hats, tease the rhythm. Hard hitting trap drums into a bunch of kicks, crisp snares and rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths and jump vocals, and big tension vocals deliver aggressive bars about focus, perseverance, and intensity. Build up rising synths and snare rolls, increase anticipation. Rising synths, snare rolls, increase anticipation. Vocal vision, no limits. Short pause, first drop. Drop though in the middle weights. Go fog, test your slinger for high, Tennessee. Close. Put on a eerie synth dance with retro neon style effects. Subtle 808 bass pulses slowly to set a dark atmospheric tone.
Whisper vocal, HDMI, stay focused, full throttle. The light hi-hats tease the rhythm. Full trap drums enter, bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Dark folk synths layered with chop retro samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about focus, determination, and relentless energy. Rising synth fills and snare rolls increase anticipation. Vocal chops echo much harder. Neon grind, short pause, first drop. Drop instrumentation, movements, hypnotic funk synths, hi-hat, snare rolls.
Delay mode, never stop.
Ideal for lifting, hit circuits, or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable energy. Synth layers maintain hypnotic, dark intensity. Final drop, climax, focus, drop, thought, hi-hats tease the rhythm. Full trap drums enter, bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Dark folk synths layered with chop brass echoes. Full throttle, light hi-hats tease the rhythm. Full trap drums enter, bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Dark folk synth layered with chop retro samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about focus, determination, and relentless energy. Delving samples and snare, rolls and creeps. Full trap drums enter, a bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats. Dark funk synths layered with chop retro samples. Vocals deliver motivational and intense bars about focus, determination, and relentless energy. Build up, rising synthos and snare rolls increase anticipation. Folk chops echo much harder. Neon grind, short pause, first drop. Drop instrumentation, boommates, hypnotic funk synths, hi-hat, snare rolls.
Delay mode, never stop.
Ideal for lifting, hit circuits, or high-intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable energy.
Bass circuits, hi-hat, snare rolls. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, perseverance, and unstoppable energy. Chaotic, dark synths, build tension, power, stay with bass pulses, slow, creating ominous energy. Vocal whisper, dark night, get ready. High,
Hats tease the rhythm, hard hitting trap jumps, bunch of kick, crisp and fast hi-hats, occasional rolls. Vocals deliver aggressive, high-filled bars about dominant strength and focus. Killing synth snaps accentuate keyboards, adding high energy tension. Build up. Rising synth freezes and snare rolls escalate anticipation. Vocal chops echo, push harder.
short pause, first drop.
Full trap, extra max, and play percussion. Dark night, go hard, never stop. Ideal for heavy lifting, hit, or explosive cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass, so what the racial lyric continue about intensity, grit, and rolling limits. It affects a chaotic energy without overpowering rhythm. Final drop, climax. Full verse, hit ligaments, snare rolls, vocal ad-libs, and echoes reinforce hype. Push hard, go insane. Dark night, maximum gym motivation for circuits, sprints, or lifting. Dark night, session complete. Good. Full drop, extra max, and play percussion. Build up. Right hitting trap drums, bunch of kick, crisp and fast hi-hats, occasional rolls. Vocals deliver aggressive, high-filled bars about dominant strength and focus. Chaotic synth snaps accentuate keywords, adding high energy tension. Build up. Rising synth raises and snare rolls escalate anticipation. Vocal chops echo, push harder. Short pause, first drop. Good. Full trap instruments and play percussion. Dark night, go hard, never stop. Ideal for acting, very explosive cardio. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass, though. But the racial lyric continue about intensity, or explosive cardio. Go insane. Dark night. never conquer with faith. Masking on my beer with the overpowered. Go light, go hard, never stop. Ideal for heavy lifting, hit or explosive cardio. Inside is stripped to highlight vocals and bass. Some hi-hats and snare rolls, vocal ad-libs and that could reinforce hybrid. I'm insane, dark night. Maximum gym motivation for circuits, sprints, or lifting. 808s and percussion for circuits, sprints, or lifting. 808s and percussion for circuits, sprints, or lifting. 808s and percussion for circuits, sprints, or lifting. Dark night, dark night, dark night. Last chaotic synth hit lingers. Whisper, dark night, session complete. Keep moving.
Full depth drums, ancient kicks, snappy snares, rolling hi-hats, layers and snaps, and groovy bassline here to party. High-power vocals deliver motivational bars about energy, movement, and unstoppable drive. Build up, rising synths, rolls, escalate, tension, vocal chops, echo, keep grinding, now stop motion. Pause, drop, on energetic, energetic, 808 synths, hi-hats, and snares. Just wanna rock, push harder. Cardio, high circuits, or lifting intervals. Be finally stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics containing motivational themes, confident energy, and high intensity drive. Synth layers maintain vibrant, upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, grub, go drive, air hi-hats and snares. Vocal errands, hi-hats, non-stop motion. Let's go. Picture motivation for maximum energy and intensity. Just wanna rock, push harder. Hi-hats and snares. Last echoed vocal session complete. Just wanna rock. Last echoed vocal session complete. Just wanna rock. Hi-hats and LG. Just wanna rock, push harder. Cardio, high circuits, or lifting intervals. Be slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, confident energy, and high intensity drive. Synth layers maintain vibrant, upbeat momentum. Beats slightly stripped to highlight vocals and bass groove. Lyrics containing motivational themes, confident energy, and high intensity drive. Synth layers maintain vibrant, upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, go drive, air hi-hats and snares. Vocal errands, reinforce hi-hats, non-stop motion. Let's go. Featuring motivation for maximum energy and intensity. Just wanna rock, keep moving. Just wanna rock, push harder. Just wanna rock, push harder. Just wanna rock, push harder. Just wanna rock, let's go. Last echoed vocal session complete. Just wanna rock, hi-hats and snares. Just wanna rock, push harder. Just wanna rock, push harder. Just wanna rock, push harder. Last echoed vocal session complete. Just wanna rock.
Smooth melodic synths with light percussion and subtle vocal chops. Deep 808 bass pulses create a confident, upbeat energy. Whispered vocal, wow, let's go, keep pushing.
Full trap drums and a bunch of kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success as the determination. Build up, rising synth fills and snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder, wow, energy up. Short pause, first drop, drum in 808s, layered synths, hi-hats and snares. Wow, keep grinding, never stop. Ideal for 8 lifting circuits or sprint intervals. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrical bass pulses create a confident, upbeat energy. Whisper vocal maintain upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, full trap. Full trap, drop drums, enter punching kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, bassline drives a groovy motivational rhythm. Vocals deliver hype bars about confidence, success, and the determination. Build up, rising synth fills and snare rolls, escalate tension. Vocal chops echo, push harder, wow, energy up. Short pause, first drop, drum in 808s, layered synths, hi-hats and snares. Wow, keep grinding, never stop. Ideal for 8 lifting circuits or sprint intervals. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrical bass pulses create a confident, upbeat energy. Whisper vocal maintain upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, full trap. Final drop, climax, full trap. Beats slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivational themes, focus, resilience, and high energy drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain upbeat momentum. Final drop, climax, full trap. Full low strike section complete. Wow, atmospheric session complete. Wow, atmospheric session complete. Wow, atmospheric session complete. Wow. Wow, atmospheric session complete. Wow. Get ready, make it pop. Hard-hitting kick drums, enter with driving bass. Energetic festival synth layered with melodic stacks. Motivational bars about pushing limit, intensity, hype. Build up hype. Rising synths and snare rolls increase tension. Vocal push harder, energy up. Hold on, short pause, first drop. Dropping kicks, festival synths, driving bass. Driving bass. Make it pop, feel the power. Feel the power. Lift your circuits for sprint intervals. Beats slightly stripped to highlights and leads in bass groove. Vocals continue motivational themes, intensity, energy, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve to keep momentum high. Final drop, climax, solo rocks, full on all over. Festival synth, stronger, dry hats. Push harder, make it pop, let's go. The energy for maximum gym or cardio motivation. Dance and energy boost, energy unleashed. Atmospheric synth slinger for a dramatic finish. Enter with driving bass. Energetic festival synth layered with melodic stats. Motivational bars about push a limit, intensity, hype. Build up hype. Pulsing synth fills and snare rolls increase tension. Vocal push harder, energy up. Short pause, motion, first drop. Drumming kicks, festival synths, driving bass. Make it pop, feel the power. Let's hit your circuits, just let's spread intervals. Beats, fires, and beats, just sprint intervals. Mixes slightly stripped to highlights and leads in bass groove. Vocals continue motivational themes, intensity, energy, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve to keep momentum high. Final drop, climax, final rocks, follow over high. Climax, final drop, climax. Synth slightly stripped to highlights and leads in bass groove. Vocals continue motivational themes, intensity, energy, and unstoppable drive. Synth layers evolve to keep momentum high. Final drop, climax, polarized. Final drop, climax, follow momentum high. Final drop, climax, vocal my festival synths and hi-hats. Push harder, make it pop, let's go. Peak energy for maximum gym or cardio motivation. Kicks and percutti. Last echo session complete. Energy unleashed. Atmospheric synths linger for a dramatic finish.
Atmospheric synths linger for a dramatic finish. Energy unleashed. Atmospheric synths linger for a dramatic finish. Energy unleashed. Atmospheric synths linger for a dramatic finish. Energy unleashed.
Erratic kiss guitar riff opens with delay. Steady driving kicks to beat kicks in quickly. Bass joins with melodic counterline to guitar. Energy is instantly uplifting, running bass established. Vocals answer with confident, energetic, indie rock tone lyrics. ABBA pushing forward, breaking limits and chasing goals. Guitar maintains rhythmic picking pattern. Drums stay tight and bass drives momentum with steady 8 notes. Drums open with hi-hats, guitars strum bigger chords. Vocals rise in intensity with short in phrases. Keep running, keep climbing, don't stop, ignite it. Quick snare built to chorus, and then it full band explosion. Fly strum open chords with bright indie rock feel. Vocal soar with catchy sing along. Run the fire through the night, burn the limits, feel alive. At the cardio momentum with non-stop energy. Returns to rhythmic guitar, picking and groove. Vocals deliver uplifting inner tracing dreams, unstoppable energy. Bass and drums keep the tight running rhythm. Builds intensity again, layer rhythm. Builds intensity again, layering back and groove. Drums and bass established, ramp up average. Sets up second chorus. Huge anthem section, sing along energy. And then it full band explosion. Large drum open chords with bright indie rock feel. Vocal soar with catchy sing along. Run the fire through the night, burn the limits, feel alive. At the cardio momentum with non-stop energy. Bass down into a clean guitar riff and tone-driven beat. Vocals rising in vividly with short in phrases. Keep running, keep climbing, don't stop, ignite it. Quick snare built to chorus. What's best to makes it peak energy. Full band explosion. Large drum open chords with bright indie rock feel. Vocal soar with catchy sing along. Run the fire through the night, burn the limits, feel alive. At the cardio momentum with non-stop energy.
Featuring success filled with metallic textures. Deep 808 bass pulses it slowly. Explosive hi-hats and vocal chops in the main hook. Whispered sample, money so big, grind non-stop.
Hard-hitting trap drums, launch a kick, crisp and fast hi-hat rolls. Vocals deliver confident, motivating buzz about ambition, second of the dominating workouts. Step-steps, accentuate key phrases, add a futuristic flair. Build up, ripples, and I build up, build up, build up. Snare rolls and rising synth rises, increase tension. Get it, stack it, go, go, go. Short pause, first drop, drop. Full trap instrument, it weighs hi-hat, snare and synths. The main hook beat it for motivational energy. Money so big we don't stop. Perfect for lifting in circuits or high intensity cardio. Beats slightly stripped of the highlight vocals and bass. Motivational lyrics continue about perseverance, focus, and hustle. Additional synth layers and effects maintain futuristic vibe. Final drop, climax, top. Perfect for life if it ain't circuit or hustle. Punch a snare, vocal, then love emphasize energy and hype. Stack it up, push harder. Money so big. Beat gym motivation for circuits and sprint intervals. Intervals. 808s and percussion where the vocal smooth introduction.
Hypnotic futuristic synth patch with subtle trap effects. Sparse hi-hats and deep 808 bass set a confident, motivational vibe. Money so big, stay focused. Money so big, stay focused.
Full trap drums into punching kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove. Focus, deliver, motivated, no boss about ambition, wealth, and achieving goals. Build up, build up, build up. Rising synthesis, snare rolls and creaks, anticipation, vocal chop, separation. Grind hard, reach the top, short pause, first drop, first drop, first drop, first drop. The moment curates energetic synths, hi-hats and snares. Money's so big, keep grinding, idea for lifting. Heat or hot, intensity cardio. It's slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating, listing with confidence, ambition and relentless drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax, climax, climax. Full track drums enter, punch kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove. Focus, deliver, motivating, no bars about ambition, wealth, and achieving goals. Build up, build up, build up. Rising synthesis, snare rolls and creaks, anticipation, vocal chop, separation. Grind hard, reach the top, short pause, first drop, first drop, first drop, first drop. The moment curates energetic synths, hi-hats and snares. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics echo, focus session complete. Money so big, atmospheric synths linger, full motivate, no closure. Full track drums enter, punch kicks, crisp snares, rolling hi-hats, deep 808 bass drives the groove. Focus, deliver, motivate, no boss about ambition, wealth, and achieving goals. Build up, build up, build up, build up. Rising synthesis, snare rolls and creaks, anticipation, vocal chop, separation. Grind hard, reach the top, short pause, first drop, first drop, first drop, first drop. The moment curates energetic synths, hi-hats and snares. Beat slightly stripped to emphasize vocals and bass groove. Lyrics continue motivating, listing with confidence, ambition and relentless drive. Synth layers evolve to maintain high energy momentum. Final drop, climax, 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 climax. Vocal analyst and slinger for motivate, no closure. Push harder, stacks on deck, let's go. Peak gen motivation for circuits or sprints.